Alright, guys, we are live. I think I'll wait for the audio and everything. Couple of seconds. Yep, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram as well. Yep, everything's good. Just give me a second. Alright, guys, welcome back to another video. What we are going to look at in this video, we are going to look at the recent PT test I took and what are the scores, what I've actually got, what I've experienced. Are there any changes? Can you use the same strategies? Can you use one line strategy? Can you add extra words in right from dictation? Did I add any extra words in right from dictation? So I'll be sharing each and everything in this video. I'll explain each and every task, what I got in the test, what I did in the test. First of all, let's have a look at my scorecard. Um, just give me 1 second. If you're watching it on Instagram, unfortunately, you won't be able to see the screen, but on YouTube, you'll be. So if you have been following, you know. Good afternoon. Not bad. All right. Now, very first thing, why I took the test, because there were many rumors, many misconceptions, many myths that PT has changed. You cannot use the same strategies. You cannot use one-line strategy. You cannot add right from dictation extra words. You cannot use templates. So that was the main reason I wanted to take the test and see if something actually has changed. Being honest, what I realized, nothing has changed. What I did, I followed read aloud one line strategy, um, describe use template, retell lecture template, essay template, summarize written text template, summarize spoken text template as well. Let's start task by task. Let's go task by task, right? Read aloud, what I did, I got 7 read alouds. I followed one line strategy. I spoke 8 to 12 words in some read alouds, 9 words, 10 words, 11 words, and I've got perfect 90, means that has worked. Now, the problem is why many students think that one line strategy will not work, because they don't really know how to follow it properly. You need to understand that you need to speak minimum 8, maximum 12, 13 words and speak each and everything clearly. You cannot have any mistake in there. Second, if you're not comfortable with one line strategy, you can still read the full thing as well. It's not that if you read full read aloud or full passage or full given text, you won't get the scores. You can still get the scores. But students who are struggling with read aloud, they know that they're losing a lot of points from read aloud in reading and speaking. You can go and follow one line strategy, but my request, please follow it properly. If you don't follow it properly, you're not going to get the scores. But if you follow it properly, 100% you'll get the scores. What do you have to do? Minimum 8, maximum 12 words. Speak fluently, speak clearly. You cannot afford to have even a single mistake in there. That's what I did, and that has worked for me. If you find read aloud easy, read full. If you find read aloud difficult, follow one line strategy, follow it carefully. Just to be double sure, before your test, take a Pearson mock test. Only attempt speaking part and skip everything else. See how much you get in speaking and how much you get in reading. If you get around 30 in reading and speaking, more than 75, 80, 85, you are good to go. Your read aloud one line strategy is working for you, right? Second, repeat sentence. Repeat sentence, I've always said that I also find it difficult to repeat 100% of the content. Last 9 times I've got 90 in speaking and listening as well. And majority of the times I struggle with repeat sentence. Now, when I say I struggle with repeat sentence, what do I mean? I mean that if I get 10 repeat sentences right, I am able to repeat 6 to 7 perfectly and rest 3 to 4 half of it, because sometimes the sentences are so fast, the accent is so difficult to understand. They go this fast that it is not even understandable what they're trying to say. As always, I will still say repeat sentence. I did an experiment last week as well, right? As always, I'll say if you're not able to repeat 100% of the content, you shouldn't be worried about anything. What you need to do, You need to be calm, you need to repeat 70 to 80% content, but whatever you speak, you need to speak it clearly and confidently. In two of my repeat sentences, I remember the last two repeat sentences were pretty long, pretty lengthy, and I was not able to repeat 100% of the content. What I did is I spoke around 6 7 words, and then I said, and I'm very happy. First thing, there are three things you need to do in repeat sentences. First thing, repeat as much content as possible. Even if you do not, if you're not able to repeat 100%, repeat 70 to 80%, but repeat it clearly and confidently. Don't stop. As much you remember. Don't worry if you have missed anything. Don't think about what you have missed, but what you should be focused on. Whatever you remember, repeat it clearly and fluently. Don't stop anywhere. If you, let's say, if the sentence was 10 words long, you only remember 4 or 5 words. Repeat those 4 or 5 words and add a filler so that you do not lose the flow and you can maximize your scores. Repeat maximum content but speak it clearly. I messed up 3 to 4 repeat sentences, but I maintained the clarity, maintained the flow, and I got the scores. Same experiment I did with Pearson mock test as well, where I repeated around 70 to 80% content and got 90 there as well. Third is your describe image. I'll take all your questions afterwards. Third, describe image, right? Describe image is one area which is the easiest area, right? And many students go wrong over here. What mistakes do we make? We try to repeat each and everything from the image. Remember this thing I have told earlier as well, that content accuracy is not at all important in describe image. What you need to focus on, you need to focus on repeating a few keywords, but whatever you repeat, you need to repeat it clearly. Let's say there are 20 keywords in the image. You only know 5 keywords. Rest 15 keywords you don't know how to pronounce. Please just speak the 5 keywords you are sure. If you think you will not be able to cover up around 20 seconds, you can repeat the same keywords. If you have less keywords which you are sure about, repeat the same keywords, but do not speak any word you're not sure. I followed the template in describe image, spoke around 20, around somewhere around 20 seconds, and I repeated a few keywords, whichever, if I was not sure about the words, I skipped them. If they were long keywords, I broke them into short keywords, and whenever there were less keywords, I repeated the same keywords. Everything's worked. Repeating the keyword is fine. Not having enough keywords fine as well. Being honest, I'll share one truth with you, right? I'll share one very honest thing with all of you. We have also done an experiment with Pearson mock test and the actual test as well, few months back, where we repeated a fixed template. We did not even select a single keyword from the image, and still we got 90. That's where we came to know that content is not important at all in describe image. If you're struggling with describe image, you can even speak a fixed template. For example, the image gives information about title. I can see different numbers which are 10, 20, 30. I can also see different colors which are blue, green and white. I can see words on the top, bottom and left. I can see left, right and bottom. I can see 100, 200 and 300. One of the element is maximum, the other one is minimum. To conclude, the image is very informative. You don't really need to stress about content. If you have less keywords, repeat the same. If you don't know anything, just you can even speak a fixed template, but whatever you speak, you need to speak it clearly and confidently. Read a lecture. What I was scared about that happened. Detail lecture was only around 40 seconds for me. But the key strength, the main area is you. What you need to do is you need to be calm and composed. Remember this thing. If they have given you a lecture which is around 30 40 seconds, you cannot retell it for 50 seconds, right? So they're not expecting you to repeat more than what they have told you. What you need to do is you need to be calm, composed, write as much as you can, but write it neatly. Do not try to write too much. Writing too much, you won't be able to read what you have written, and you are going to create problems for yourself only, right? Write neatly. Even if you have six key, I had around 7 8 keywords, right? What I did is I followed the template. Dash was the main topic of the lecture. He told about. I spoke around 25 to 30 seconds and I repeated the same keywords. I remember there was an image as well, and there were few keywords in the image. I spoke those words as well. So if you find it easy, if the keywords are easy, you can speak from the image given along the lecture. Plus, don't try to write a lot. Whatever you write, try to write as much as you can. But very first thing is you need to write it neatly. Don't write this much that you are not even able to read what you have written. So write as much as you can. Write it neatly. If you have less keywords, repeat the same. Go around 25 to 30 seconds, follow the template. If less keywords, repeat the same, no issues at all. Answer short questions, I got six. I knew the answers to four of them, and two of them I just repeated few keywords from the question. That has worked as well. Summarize written text and essay. Summarize written text. I did not even change a single article. Did not change a single thing in summarize written text. I wrote as it is. I selected three sentences from the passage, three sentences with important keywords, wrote the first sentence, comma, and second sentence, whatever was important, comma, furthermore, comma, third sentence, full stop, that's it. I proofread it for around 2 to 3 times, and there were typing errors. Proofread your answers again and again as many times you can. That is something which is going to help you get your desired scores. Do not change anything. Follow the template. Essay, exactly follow the template, and I made sure whatever keywords are there in the essay topic, right? For example, sometimes the essay topic I had the essay topic I had two statements, right? So you need to make sure you include keywords from both the statements. That's what I did. Follow the template, made sure that all the keywords from the essay topic are included in my answer, and that has worked for me. Reading, something everyone is scared about. I got six reading writing blanks, five reading blanks, two to three reorders, I guess, and one MCQ multiple, one MCQ single, something like this. I had 31 minutes and 15 to 16 questions. That's what I remember. I focused more on reading writing blanks, focused a bit on reorders, and reading drag and drop blanks. I did not pay attention at all to MCQ multiple and single. Reading and writing blanks, six of them, each passage. I spent 2.5 minutes. Sometimes I was confused about as well. There were blanks I was not sure, but I gave my best shot and moved on. That's what I want you to do. Make a choice, stick to it, and move on. What students do is they select one option, think about it, change the option, think about it, waste a lot of time. If you find something difficult, give your best shot and move on. Reorder one was extremely difficult. I'll be very honest, it was not even making sense to me. What I did, I tried to make as many pairs. So there were five sentences. I tried to make 2 to 3 pairs, and that's it. I moved on. That's what you have to do. If you find reorders difficult, do not spend more than 2 minutes per reorder. Make as many pairs because you're graded, you are awarded points per pair, and move on. Drag and drop blanks as well. What I did is they were a bit confusing. So what I did is, let's say there were five blanks. I wasn't sure about the first two. I did not fill them. I filled the third one first, and fourth one, then fifth one, and after that I came to first and second, and then filled the remaining ones. That way, there are high chances that you will get your scores or get the blanks correct. Why? Because if you fill the first blank incorrect, the chances will mess up everything remaining as well. So always fill the blanks which you are sure about first, and then come back to the remaining ones. That way you are increasing your chances of getting 100% correct accuracy. MCQ multiple, I just selected C and move on because I didn't want it to waste time for on MCQs and have enough time for my reorders and reading drag and drop lines. Next, you're listening as well. I use the same strategies, same tricks which I have been telling you guys. Now, listening, summarize spoken text, listening blanks, write from dictation, and highlight incorrect words. These were the tasks I knew from the very beginning that I have to pay attention, I have to focus on. Listening MCQ multiple, single, highlight correct summary, and select missing word, I was not too concerned about. Summarize spoken text, I wrote 65 words. Let me tell you this thing, summarize spoken text was a bit difficult. I was not able to understand the main topic because it was a bit fast. I had around 6 to 7, 8 keywords. Now, because there was a word which I was not sure about spellings, I didn't write it. I repeated the same keywords, but I did not write the word which I was not sure about the spellings. That's what you have to do. Write around 65 words. Let's say you have 10 keywords. You are sure about the spelling for 7 keywords. You don't know, or you're not sure, you are in doubt about the spellings for the remaining 3. Any keyword you are not sure about the spellings, do not write it. I follow the template, use the keywords, and when I ran out of keywords, I repeated the same keywords. But make sure you do not write any word you're not sure about the spellings. MCQ multiple, MCQ single, highlight correct summary, select missing word. While the audio was going on, I listened carefully, I gave my best, but as soon as the audio stopped, I selected the answer and I moved on. After the audio, I will recommend all of you do not even spend 5 seconds. As soon as the audio stops, because you cannot move on to the next question until the audio stops, I selected the best option I thought and moved on. One MCQ multiple I wasn't sure about, I just selected C and I moved on. Listening fill in the blanks. I paid attention to the spellings. Was not difficult. Was alright. Highlight incorrect word again. Highlight incorrect word. I noticed one thing. There were a lot of background noises which you can experience in the test as well. Plus, the speaker started off very slow. Right. So I was a bit calm and relaxed, but in the middle he went very fast. So you have to be on your toes every time. You have to be prepared that yes, something can go wrong anytime. You should be prepared for the surprises. Until and unless you do not finish the test, you should be prepared for anything which can come your way. So the speaker spoke very fast in the middle and I was a bit surprised as well. So you should be prepared that audio can start off very slow but can go very fast in the middle. And right from dictation, yes, I added extra words. I have told you before as well, per word, I added one extra word and I've got perfect 90. There was a dictation, it is in the prediction file as well about student union. I wasn't sure if student union is to be capitalized or not. So I write student S capital and student S small, union U capital, union U small as well, and I finished the test. I got four dictations. Two were easy, two were alright, around 11, 12 words, and I added extra words just to make sure if we can add extra words. In one dictation I added three, four extra words. In another dictation I added one extra word per word, even when I was sure, just to make sure the strategy is working. And yes, I've got 90 each, so I think it is working. So this is how I did the test. Now what do we take out of this? All the templates are working. Summarize written text, essay, summarize spoken text. Be very careful with spellings. Summarize spoken text. Any word you're not sure spellings, don't write it. Write from dictation, add extra words. Read aloud. If you can read full passage comfortably, go for it. If you find read aloud difficult, follow one line strategy, but please follow it properly. Watch read aloud one line strategy video by Language Academy on YouTube. Watch it carefully. If you don't watch it carefully, things can be difficult. You need to put in some time and effort to understand what I've told. I've explained each and everything. Another thing which I want to point out, that one line strategy will not work on any of the portals, but it will work in the official Pearson mock test and actual PTE exam as well. So you can, after practicing, you can take a Pearson mock test just to be double sure and then go for the test. If you're not comfortable, if you're scared about it, don't use it. Read full. Repeat sentence as much as you can repeat. You don't really need to repeat 100%. Even 70 to 80% is good enough to get you the desired scores. So this is what I've noted down. A few other things as well. Yes, backspace. That is one of the questions which I was getting again and again. That can you use backspace? Did you use backspace? Sir, I used backspace, I don't know, n number of times, around 100 to 100 times. It's not possible for me to type without using backspace, and you can use backspace as many times you want. There is no issue with it. So you can use backspace, no issues at all. Reading time management, how did I use, how did I do my reading time management? Reading and writing blanks, I allocated 2 to 2.5 minutes. As soon as I figured this out, that yes, I'm taking a bit too much time on one passage, I gave my best shots, best options, and moved on. Because sometimes what happens is you get a difficult passage, and if you spend a lot of time on this, still you won't be able to get 100% accuracy on this one. But next two passages can be easy. So what you are doing is you are consuming time which you can spend on easy passages and get full scores from there. So as soon as you feel you're spending a bit too much time, move on to the next one so that you can get 100% accuracy on the easier ones. And last question is reorders. I spent 2 minutes, not more than that. One question from one of our online students, that what do I do? I'm struggling in describe image and retail lecture. Please describe image. If you're not, let's say that 10 keywords, you only know how to pronounce three words. Repeat them again and again, but don't speak any word you're not sure. Retell Expert, don't try to write a lot. Even if you have 7 8 keywords, if you repeat them twice, speak around 25 to 30 seconds, you can easily get the scores. Nothing to worry about. Right now, I'll take a few more questions and then we'll finish for the day. Yes, can we use both the strategies in read aloud, full and one line as well? Please don't do it. I haven't tried this in the test and I won't recommend it because that way when you go for the test, you'll be confused. And I don't want you to be confused which strategy you have to follow. You should be very clear before you go for the test that yes, this strategy I have to follow, this strategy I have to avoid, and then only you should go for the test. That is something which will make you feel confident and help you perform better on the exam day. Read aloud working in Nepal, it's working all over the world, sir. It's not that PT is not a country specific test, it's a global test. So if a strategy is working here, it will work there as well. When is your Amritsar center opening in not 15 days, I'll say. How many extra words can we add in write from dictation? You can add one extra word per word. Let's say the dictation is 10 words, you can write up to 20 words. Congratulations. Thanks, man. Which center? I'm in Sydney right now, but yes, I'll be coming to India very soon. Sir, Language Academy website is not giving the scores. Just make sure you use on computer and make sure you use Google Chrome will be fine. And repeat sentence tips. Repeat sentence is all about speaking 70 to 80% content, but speaking clearly and fluently. I'm repeating again and again. Even if you're not able to repeat 100% of the content, that's fine. Repeat as much as you can, but speak it clearly and confidently. You'll be fine. How to maintain fluency in read aloud? Fluency is one question which I get every time. See, fluency is not about your speed. If you speak too fast, that is not what your fluency is. Fluency is speaking in a flow, taking natural pauses, avoiding unnatural or unnecessary hesitation and pauses. For example, if you speak this way, um, once you have picked a general topic for your paper, you need to come up with the thesis. My speed is a bit slow, but I am fluent because I'm speaking in a flow and taking natural pauses. If you speak this way, once you have picked a general topic for your paper, what you're doing is you're pausing after every word. That is something you need to avoid. You need to speak in a flow. You can go slightly slow to maintain your clarity, take natural pauses at comma, full stop, connector, but don't pause anywhere you wish to. I've got 60% accuracy reading blanks and reorders. See, 60% is good enough to get you 65, but I'll still say try to aim for around 65% accuracy for 65 scores. And if you're aiming for 79, you should aim for 70 to 75% accuracy. That's it from this video. Repeat sentence, extra word can be added. Yes, you can add fillers if you don't have enough content. So guys, that's it from this video. I hope the video was helpful. I'll come up with more videos, conduct a few more experiments just to make sure I help you guys out to get the desired scores. If you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. If you need any help, you can contact us on this number. If you are in Australia or any other country, you can book your trial class, online class, on-campus class as well. If you're in India, we have got a campus in Jalandhar, in Gurdaspur. Amritsar campus is coming very soon, and 2 to 3 more campuses are coming very soon in next 1 to 2 months. And a mobile app is coming very soon. I'll update you about that. And I request you all, before you go for the test, before you go for the exam, please take a free full score mock test on languageacademy.com.au. Full score mock test will give you a real picture of where you stand. You'll get tutor feedback, you'll get analysis, you'll get a complete scorecard. And the scores are very accurate as compared to the actual exam scores. So please make sure you take a full score mock test. Register on languageacademy.com.au. You can take the mock test for free and get scorecard for free as well. That's it. Reading tips. Reading tips. You need to understand the context. Fill the blanks. If there are 5 blanks, if you're not sure about the first two, fill the remaining three first. Then come back onto the previous ones and use grammar rules. But most importantly, you have to understand the context. If the passage is positive, the words will be positive. If the passage is negative, the words or the options will be negative. If the passage is contradictory, the options will be positive in the or negative in the first flow and opposite afterwards. Um, is personal introduction important? Personal introduction is not important. You don't really need to speak anything. What I do in personal introduction, I just read the text on the screen so that it helps me to get prepared about for the read aloud. So in personal introduction, don't explain anything about yourself, but read the text on your screen. That will help you be prepared for the read alouds. And you, even if you make few mistakes in personal introduction, that won't impact the scores, and that will help you to not make any mistake when it comes to read aloud. Center can affect the score. There's nothing like that. You take the exam anywhere in the world. If you perform well, if your performance is good, if you are doing whatever you are supposed to do, you can get the scores. Students get 90 each in Pakistan as well. Yesterday or day before yesterday, a student got 90 each in Pakistan. Students even get the score in India, in Nigeria, in China, in Australia as well. You just need to focus on something which you can control. That's it from this video then. Before furthermore, can I use, you can use comma, no point of using semicolon. Even if you use semicolon, that's fine, but comma is fine. Sir, Amritsar campus will open in around 15 days. If you want more information, right, um, if you want more information, you can contact us on the numbers. This number, we can help you with this. Tarn Tarn which कदों होएगा, Tarn Tarn भी open कर देंगे भाई, कोई नहीं. ठीक है, that's it from this video. I'll try to come live on Sunday as well, and try to solve all your queries, help you a bit in reading. Still, if you need any help, do let me know in the comment section. If you want me to make any other video, address any of the modules, let me know in the comment section. And if the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends so that they don't waste their time and money and get their desired score like you will get very soon. And if you ever get your desired scores watching my videos, do let me know. That is something I work for. Only aim is to get students, help students get their desired score in the shortest period of time without wasting time and money. And if you ever get your desired scores, do let me know. And if you want me to analyze your scorecards, you can send me a proper email with number of times you have taken the test, your desired score, what you are aiming for, when is your next test. My email address is varun@languageacademy.com.au. You can shoot an email and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Varun from Language Academy. I'll see you very soon. Till then, take care and stay safe. Go on languageacademy.com.au and start practicing for free.